Hello to all my friends out there. So one thing about the low carb diet is it's a good way to eat up all the scraps in your kitchen and your stockpile. You want to have plenty of beverages. I usually have tea, Diet Coke, and water, bottled water. And today I was looking at water filters. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I will have to look into this before I start spending. So I had this left over from yesterday. And so what I have is quite a bit of food left over from yesterday. Okay, I'm making some scrambled eggs. And what I have is, I'm going to flip mine because I don't want my eggs. And then I'll just turn off the heat. I don't want my eggs messed up. I don't want my eggs. So what I did is I found good cheese marked down to about $2. Okay, so now this is very cheap because the eggs are about 18 cents each, maybe less if you buy them at Walmart. So this is a pretty decent little lunch for me. And then in my refrigerator, this cheese is good too. I have some salsa I made just by, grinding Rotel tomatoes. So that's a pretty good little meal right there. So I'll push this up here for now. Okay, now, the good thing about this is that it involves very little cooking, really. So I have left over from yesterday salmon. Okay, this salmon is $2 for 5 ounces, and you can buy a can of salmon for 5 ounces for $1, and then you have to mix mayonnaise with it. So okay, what I have is my lettuce needs to be used, so I can make myself. Someone said on one of the videos, why don't you make a wrap? Well, I was trying to, okay, so what I do is I just take all the leaves I don't like off. And so I know all my lettuce is clean because I washed it myself. Okay, so now. Okay, so. Where this gets easy and cheap is, okay, if yesterday you prepared a lot of food like this, I just took the salmon out of the package. I didn't actually prepare it. But then, you're pretty good to go the next day. And so, I'm not going on the perfect low-carb diet because I don't want to torture myself. And this salmon has lemon and pepper already in it, so that's good. So once you find food that is pretty tasty on your diet, you can pretty much tolerate the diet. So I'll just make a little sandwich. So this is enough food for the rest of the day. I don't have to cook. I can just eat up the food I have. And then, I have half a tomato. And I have some green onions. Okay, I wanted to mention about my green onions. Okay, pretty soon my green onions are going to bite the dust. And then I'm going to cut all these off and plant them in my garden. Actually, I think I have a few actually sprouting. So I'm excited about that. My garden is coming along nicely. I have seven tomatoes now, which is pretty good. And I sprouted one tomato plant from a seed. And then I bought another tomato plant from Walmart. And I was watching Mike Morales, and he said, plant your garden in $5 or 5-gallon buckets, and I located those at Walmart really cheap. when I was looking for the water filtration, also looking for a generator, and get yourself some chickens. Okay, chickens are not practical in an apartment. Chickens are not practical because, you know, the chicken coop requires cleaning. Okay, look at this tasty little, this is a tasty little lettuce wrap. And so I have a lot of tuna, so I could make quite a few lettuce wraps today. Or I could just eat the lettuce straight out of the, well, my wrap doesn't want to stay shut, but I can make it stay shut when I eat it. Okay, so put my lettuce wrap over here. So I have my vegetables, I have my protein. Okay, now I want to mention something. And I still have steaks in the freezer if I should want to eat them. Okay, this is my cooked fruit, and I kept it in the freezer, and I'll get to that in a second. This is my frozen 20 calorie no sugar Jello with yogurt on the top. And I have frozen bananas and yogurt if I want a smoothie, which I don't. And I have popsicles that I made out of sugar-free Kool-Aid, and I have hamburger patties, which would be good. Okay, so now, so what I did on this, all this is a half a can of fruit cocktail. Now this looks not good, but it actually is. And then I poured half and half on it, and then I took it out of the freezer and I let it melt, and then I just ate a little of the half and half and my fruit, and you could see, oh, and I had the blueberry cooked fruit that I did the same, that I ate. So I have all kinds of low fat or low carb food that I can eat today. And you know, I'm eating all my scraps as well. So if you're trying to go on a diet and and then, you know, I had corn nuts and sugar-free, and popcorn, all different kinds of popcorn. So the trick is to get some pretty decent food. If you don't like unsweetened tea, they have that calorie-free tea at 99 cents only in Dollar Tree. It's 18 cents. And here is my this diet is cheap. Nothing is worse than going, you have to go on diets. One thing when you're changing your eating habits, you have to accept is it's going to take some time. Usually, I think it took me 2 or 3 years to gain this weight. So what I want to do now is just move in a more positive direction, figuring it might take me 2 or 3 years to lose it, which is fine, because if you lose it too fast, your body is going to be really flabby, like a balloon that you let the air out too fast. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.